Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English Báo Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. And here are the headlines for today. Southeastern locality promotes emulation drive. Durian to make breakthrough for Vietnam's fruit exports. Dong Xoài City collects over 220 billion Vietnam dong for state budget in the first quarter. And now other detail. Ladies and gentlemen, Vice President Võ Thị Ánh Xuân has attended a conference to review the implementations of emulation drive in 2022 and promotes new support by southeastern provinces in 2023.
The southeastern provinces of Bình Dương, Bình Phước, Tây Ninh, Đồng Nai, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Ninh Thuận, and Bình Thuận effectively implemented socio-economic development solutions last year. State budget collections reached more than 280 trillion Vietnam dong, while social development investment was estimated at about 450 trillion Vietnam dong. Export turnover remained high at $78 billion. Some provinces opened intelligent operation centers such as Bình Phước, Bình Dương, and Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. According to the Ministry of Home Affairs, southeastern localities recorded positive changes in the 2021 Provincial Competitiveness Index and the Provincial Public Administration Performance Index. In response to government-launched emulation drives, southeastern cities and provinces have been carrying out specific plans to promote patriotism, solidarity, mutual affection, and support in society. They were also striving to develop the economy, ensure social welfare and defense and security, and fulfill socio-economic development tasks in 2023.
Authority in Dong Xoài City, Bình Phước Province has worked with relevant departments to review socio-economic performance in the first quarter of 2023 and chart out orientation for the future.
The city collected over 220 billion Vietnam dong for the state budget in the first quarter of this year, fulfilling 23% of the target. Total expenditure surpassed 150 billion Vietnam dong, fulfilling 20% of the annual estimate. Disbursement of basic construction capital were estimated at 50 billion Vietnam dong, or 12% of the annual target. Public mobilization work, in particular encouraging people to donate land for road construction, saw positive results. Secretary of the Municipal Party Committee Ha Anh-Dũng recognized the efforts of the city's People Committee in directing the implementation of solutions to achieve these outcomes. He requested that the People's Committee be proactive and flexible in project management to ensure the balance between state collections and expenditure. At the working session, local authorities also discussed bottlenecks when performing tasks.
The People Committee of Chính town in Bình Phước Province is mapping our plan to plant about 20,000 trees in 2023. It also held a tree planting ceremony in commemoration of the late President Ho Chi Minh.
Under the plan, Truyền will strive to grow about 20,000 trees of all kinds, such as hopea, resin, rosewood, Mumma Padork, and Prunus arborea. People in the town will be mobilized to realize the goal. Agencies, units, communes, and wards are all required to register the number of trees planted. The plan will be carried out from May to June this year.
The Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee in Loc Ninh District has coordinated with sponsors in Ho Chi Minh City to present health insurance cards to students from disadvantaged backgrounds.
Hướng Nghiệp Phước from District 1 Ho Chi Minh City sponsored 100 health insurance cards to students who are orphans from disadvantaged backgrounds or from ethnic minority areas in Loc Ninh District. With 42 million Vietnam dong, the cards enable students to gain better access to healthcare services. It is valid from April 2023 to the end of December 2023. Loc Ninh has more than 21,400 students with healthcare insurance cards, accounting for nearly 94% of its student population.
And let's take a look what's going on around the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the exports of Vietnamese durian to China through the official channels in September 2022 opened up a new prospect for Vietnam's fruit and vegetable industry.
According to statistics from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Vietnam has over 100,000 hectares of durian, with an annual output of about 1.3 million tons. However, only 3,000 hectares, or 3%, of the total meet standards for export to China. The Mekong Delta province of Tiên Giang and the Central Highlands province of Dak Lak have the largest durian areas, meeting export standards in the country. Experts say to promote the export of the product to this billion-strong market, export enterprises and farmers must regularly update and strictly comply with regulations on quality standards, testing, quarantine, packaging, and traceability of the Chinese market. China's customs authorities have approved Vietnam's 51 farming area codes and 26 packaging facility codes that fully meet the requirements for export to the Chinese market.
Vietnam exported 7,420 tons of coffee worth about $18.77 million to the Netherlands in the first 2 months of the year, up 93% in volume and 105.7% in value years on years, according to the General Department of Vietnam Customs.
According to the General Department of Vietnam Customs, in February alone, Vietnam shipped 4,100 tons of coffee for more than $10 million to the Netherlands, up 110% in volume and 136% in value year on year. Last year, the major suppliers of coffee to the Netherlands were mainly from the intra-EU market, including Belgium, Germany, and France. Meanwhile, Dutch coffee imports from non-EU markets also enjoyed double-digit growth, with Vietnam becoming the second largest foreign supplier. Experts have advised Vietnamese enterprises to study consumer demand, logistics services, and distribution systems to further penetrate the Dutch and European markets.
Given the decline of many traditional raw export markets, agro-businesses have been actively promoting technology transfer and application in productions, focusing on deep processing to diversify export markets.
In the opening months of 2023, the agro-forestry fishery sector posted a year-on-year decline of 16.8%. It therefore needs to embrace digital transformation to build databases and manage growing error codes and product traceability. This is an inexorable trend in renewing traditional cultivation, improving productivity, and cutting production costs, so that Vietnamese agro products can reach out to the world. Digital transformation is an urgent need for export activities, as it adds value to production. Many businesses and localities are using e-commerce to sell products. According to experts, digital transformation will help cut costs in many stages, from production to promotions and market access. This will open up new horizons for agro-exports, they added. Applying digital transformation to trace the origin of farm produce and food is key to increasing the presence of Vietnamese products in global markets. Experts such as cooperatives and businesses should make use of e-commerce platforms to promote farm produce.
Alongside breathtaking landscapes, Gia Viễn district in Ninh Bình province also boasts an array of historical sites, which is a positive in developing historical and cultural tour for people who want to take a journey back to the origins.
The Back to the Origin tour connects 7 historical sites, including a temple dedicated to consecrate Nguyễn, Emperor Đinh Tiên Hoàng Temple, Hoa Lư Cave, Nguyễn Bạc Thom, and Thong La Temple. Visitors are taken back to the early childhood of Emperor Đinh Tiên Hoàng when he defeated 12 warriors to unite the country and chose Hoa Lư as the capital of the Đại Cô Việt state, the first independent nation of Vietnamese people and the first feudal state of Vietnam.
And that's all for today on Bình Phước Radio, television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.